Happy Bungie Day to each one of you, and hello Soul Nation, welcome to Ginger Prime. Today we're doing a deep dive in terms of Bungie Day notes, patch 2.9.1, and so much more to discuss. If you guys missed my video over on Work to Game talking about my love and why you should return to Destiny 2, I'll include a link in the description, but let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to kick this off right with the Moments of Triumph. This is the yearly time in which that it's time to get things done, and nobody needs to get things done like yours truly, namely because as a primarily PvP player who is now actually interested in PvE because of the 3-year roadmap. Like, let me just be as direct as possible. If they didn't give us a 3-year roadmap, I think I would just still be PvPing in this game and not really worrying about anything else. But with things going and leaving, it's time to dive back in. And honestly, the activities really surround, in this case, the last call for glory regarding the planets that are leaving and once more into the breach for the raids. They have updated, and we're going to go over this more in the notes here in a little bit, about how they've increased the light level cap. They're basically making season of arrival gear drops for all of what we're about to see within these raids. We'll go in more details about the notes, and what do I think about that? Well, personally, the biggest concern is when we talk about them bringing in sunsetting and not bringing anything else to replace it. I think that's generally the community thought as well from when I watch other streamers and watch other content creators. Yeah, like if you're just going to be going in and grinding out the same stuff you've already got, and that's going to be the new normal, that's not going to that's not ultimately going to fly. But we're going to give them a little bit of grace. We're going to give them a little bit of room to kind of get in line to see what they're going to deliver. So what we're going to do in this post, we're going to do a deep dive into the Bungie Day post, and we're going to do the patch notes. So this is going to be kind of long, very newsy in a way. Hopefully you enjoy this kind of content. If you do, be sure to hit the like button. And if you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more Destiny content guides, basically anything really related to action RPGs. Let's go ahead and dive in. Before you go to thinking we are on an ego trip here, this isn't something we've created to honor ourselves. The very first Bungie Day was hosted by the players as a way to express their love for the games that we make. We joined in that party, and in the years that followed, we've used the occasion to celebrate the same community. It's a bit of an understatement to say that 2020 has been a challenging year, and at the same time, games have a chance to help people feel less isolated in a world that may be close to them. We hope that you can take some time today to enjoy the friendships and the memories forged through the games that we had the privilege of creating, and today is a celebration of you. And honestly, like, I just think about my experience with Halo, my experience over the 7 years that I've been playing Destiny and now Destiny 2, how this game has really defined so many different like focal points in my life. I can't really explain it, at least in video form, but regardless, let's go ahead and continue. Proper attire. When attending the celebration, you should always choose to have something nice to wear, something festive, and the Bungie store has you covered. We're going to skip over that. Also, we're going to cover the patch 2.9.1 here in a little bit, so I'm going to skip over that. Now, regarding the Moments of Triumph, the annual tradition of Guardians rising to the occasion returns as of the Moments of Triumph is now live. There are challenges that await and rewards that you succeed, and you can visit the full details. I'll include links in the description, guys, if you want to go click around on this for yourself. For the truly committed, the new seal of the MMXX title is available for completing all 28 triumphs, including some triumphs that will live on during Solstice to Heroes in August. These must be completed during the season of the rivals, but you can continue to show off your exclusive title in the future seasons as proof of your dedication. Featured raids. Starting today, the weekly raid limit or reward limit on the removal I'll retry that. Starting today, the weekly reward limit is being removed from the 5 featured raids, and it will be available to farm those rewards, including the exotics from the main encounters, as much as you like. Secret chests will still remain on a weekly limit, so here are the 5 featured raids: the Leviathan, the Eater Worlds, Spire Stars, Crown of Sorrow, and Scourge of the Past. There will also be some cosmetic items available for completing the 5 featured raids. So you can see that the Leviathan is going to drop Contender's Ghost Shell and shaders. Eater is going to drop shaders. The Spire is going to drop Luminous Toast emote and shaders. The Crown is going to drop shaders, and Scourge is also going to drop shaders. Completing all 5 of the featured raids grants players with a special emblem, and along with the ability to purchase the special raid ring through the Bungie rewards. You can see that ring right there. A solid... I wonder if my wife would let me like use this as my wedding ring. All right, moving on. A solid foundation. We hope that you're already enjoying the day's festivities as you celebrate with your friends and clanmates. We hope that you are inspired by the gift that gaming gives us all and the opportunity to strengthen our relationships and immerse ourselves in stories and adventures that are bigger than ourselves. And we're grateful to extend that power of gaming and entertainment to kids who in this very minute are at the hospital for any number of reasons, and that they're stressful and scary, excuse me, particularly in the midst of a global pandemic that requires kids to be isolated from their family and friends. This is really choking me up. I do apologize. Help us to bring the power of gaming, communication, and connection to thousands of young patients who need a little extra hope in these days. This year, we're having 2 unique options to help you connect. Whatever resonates with you, a direct donation of $25 or more will earn you the Bungie Foundation Day emblem, and then you can hit here to donate, and 100% is going to support the kids. Dadgum, I tell you, as a parent, I cannot even imagine what people like that are going through. So I'm going to do that after I finish recording this video. You can also head to the Eververse and find the exotic empathetic ghost shell for 100% profits. Also support the iPads with Kids program. So there's 2 ways that you can go about it, in game and out of game. And they've got some perks for the for the heart, guiding light, speed demon, and a random destination perk. You and the community continue to change so many lives, and we're never going to stop saying thank you for making this world better and more joyful place. Also, new desktop backgrounds, and I've downloaded all of these. They look fantastic on my monitor, so thank you very much, Bungie. So again, happy Bungie Day. Today's about you. We create worlds and inspire friendship. When you come together in those worlds, it's the real world, and it's amazing things that honor your hard work in that day that you could say that every day is Bungie Day, but the 7th of the 7th month is a nice time to make it official. All right. Let's go ahead and dive into our patch notes, shall we? All right, so starting in the top here, we've got patch update 2.9.1 that is now live. So feel free to go and update. If you're on Stadia, you don't have to update. So that's a real plus of that platform. And hopefully we'll see cross play with PC come here this year. I'm rooting for it. I'm tweeting it out. Luke Smith, if you're for some reason randomly listening to this video, please make it happen. And thank you. Good work. Good job, team. All right, so it starts with the activities. Contact public event. Fix an issue where players could collect a deposit 15 motes prior to unlocking the Umbral Mastery 2 gift in the Prismatic Recaster. Trials. They've increased Glimmer rewards, can say that, in the Trials of Osiris. Regarding the hunts, they fixed an issue where Nightmare hunts could grant more seasonal arrival rewards than intended. Dad blame it. Raids. The following raids no longer have weekly rewards. We covered this in the Leviathan Eater World, Spire Stars, Crown of Sorrow, Scourge of the Past. Our armor from the above listed featured raids has been updated this season arrivals in Fusion Cap, and Last Wish and Guard of Salvation raid weapons and armor have been updated this season arrivals in Fusion Cap as well. Investment. They fixed an issue where Heavy Hitter's Triumph was not properly tracking with the contact event bosses and has been defeated. Fixed bosses had been defeated. We have defeated this bug. They fixed an issue where the Season of the Worthy rank stat tracker was not appearing properly. Pursuits. They fixed an issue where players had the Guardian Games quest in their inventory well after Titans completed the dominated the event. Hunters are still petty and sad about it. They fixed an issue where there was an inconsistent use of weapons ammo types in the high stakes heist quest and the steps. They fixed an issue where Seraph weapons were not counting towards Sleeper Stimulate Catalyst quest progression. They fixed a rare crash with Anarchy. They fixed an issue where Umbral Enhancements 3 was preventing Cold Denial and Fallen Guillotine from getting the additional trait. They fixed an issue where Vortex Flame Swords, where the heavy attack wasn't ending properly over the network. And they fixed an issue where various seasonal arrival weapons were missing collection entries. Regarding armor, they fixed issues that prevented Seasons of Worthy seasonal armor mods from having a chance to be purchasable by Banshee 44, and they fixed an issue that was preventing players from purchasing the Unflinching Machine Gun mod from Banshee 44. Additional updates. They've added the ability for seasonal arrival armors to use Charged with Light mods from Season of the Dawn. They corrected some of the incorrect armor mod icons from several season arrival mods. They corrected incorrect perk descriptions for 2 season arrival mods. Reactive Pulse, formerly Font of Light, and Radiant Light correctly matched their functionality. Adding the season arrival mod sockets to the pieces of the EDZ Destination armor set, they did not have them. The Unstoppable Pulse Rifle artifact mod will no longer cause non-pulse rifle damage to stagger unstoppable champions while aiming down sights with a pulse rifle. The Rival Warlock Ghost Shell from Guardian Games is now a Ghost Projections. now show ghost projections, and they fixed an issue where the unstoppable pulse rifle mod icon was displaying a scout rifle. Yeah. They fixed a bug that affected aim assistance when shooting through barricades using Citan's ramparts. Regarding the UI and the UX, the Eververse, the header of the flare section of Eververse now displays correct text. The controller remapping updated the description to toggle sprint. Xur, they updated the description of exotic engrams on Xur, as players may now purchase more than one given week using the exotic cipher. In subtitles, they fixed an issue where subtitles for the Season of the Arrival Drifter dialogue could misgender players as brother even if they were using female characters. Miscellaneous general updates, they adjusted Strike weekly bounty pools for the season focus. Scorn, Cabal, Vex, and Fallen variations should no longer appear during Season of the Arrivals. They fixed an issue where the First Sleeper node cb.nav.run Domino Approach Arch was not appearing for players attempting to complete the Nascent Dawn exotic quest. Guys, this is the notes. This is the Bungie day. And honestly, I'm wishing you all the best. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage. I'm really looking forward to playing some more Destiny. I've been doing some streaming. If you guys are interested in hanging out bright and early, 5:30 Central Time over on Twitch. I've been kind of linking it out as a part of our community posts. And thanks for everybody who's coming over. Anyway, that's just going to wrap it up for this Bungie day. And as we barrel forward into the summer with the season, with the triumphs, as well as with the solstice. So, love you guys. Hopefully you're having a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. But until then, take care. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. This video is sponsored by me. If you guys like podcast and long-form content, I hope you check out Ginger Gaming Radio. Link will be in the description of this video below. So if you're still watching this video, thank you, and check out the new channel for more content, and hopefully you enjoy. Thank you.